looking at using Blooket and Gimkit as an educational. So to start things off, just a couple learning goals so you know what we're learning today. So we're going to understand the basic features and benefits between Blooket and Gimkit. We're going to learn how to create and discover activities on both platforms, and then explore strategies to integrate these tools to enhance student engagement in learning. So first off, we're going to talk about Blooket. So Blooket is an online web tool, and it gamifies quizzes. So it gives various game modes. My kids love Crypto Hack, they love Fishing Frenzy. Gold Quest has been their favorite recently because of the Leprechaun St. Patrick's Day theme. It has customizable content, so you can either create your own Blooket, and you can do that by manually creating it or importing a Quizlet, or you can discover other Blookets and then editing. You can also data track, so this is more just through the premium version of Blooket, which as someone who have it, I recommend you having it, but you can keep up with what your students are getting wrong, what they're getting right, all of that. And then it's a student-friendly database. They can go through, they can buy their little books and change things, and it's easy to log on and maneuver. Also, another thing, as we're getting set up again, when it had the audio with the Blooket Premium, that's a great thing for your students who need that listening. So, moving on to Gimkit, another web-based tool that gamifies quizzes, but instead of it being like Blooket, where it's more questions than the game, Gimkit is more of an interactive game with the questions. So it offers features like flexible game modes, so you can have the live collaborative ones where the students are all playing together, or they can play self-paced and individual. It also has progress tracking, so you can see what questions they're getting right, which questions they're getting wrong, and you don't even need Gimkit Premium for that. You can get that in the basic. Customizable content, just like Blooket. You can go on, create your own, or you can discover. And then it's a currency-based gameplay, so you'll get coins and money, and they can buy little skins or tracks to play with, but the goal is to earn the coins the more. Before we do that, I want to talk about the integration, the why, how can you put this in your classroom? The Hattie strategies, they align very well with that. So it reinforces key concepts. So for ELA, if you want them to learn vocabulary terms, you can do that with definitions. I do it for math facts, so multiplication, or recently we've been doing fractions, so having to learn equivalent fractions. You can conduct formative assessments with that. Again, with the premium, you can do the data tracking, you can watch and see which ones are getting right and wrong. It provides differentiation, so especially in Blooket, if a kid gets a question wrong, they're going to see that question come up more and more until they get it correct, whereas other students may see other questions and it fits for them. So they're still getting that rotation, but they're getting the questions that they're missing more and more so they can learn from the competition. The kids are working together, they're trying to win, and they're laughing. Now sometimes a kid cries if they get their Crypto Hack taken, but it is a lot of fun. So we're gonna quickly try out a Blooket and a Gimkit, and we'll start with a Blooket. So if you'll type in playblooket.com, I'm gonna bring this one up. We'll do some third grade. And then these are all of the game modes you can do, but I try to stick up in these ones. Fishing Frenzy isn't my favorite because they can't steal. It's just kind of the luck of the draw. In a normal class setting, I would do the recommended 7 minutes. I feel like that's the perfect time for them. But since we're just doing a quick little demo, I'm only gonna do 4 minutes for us. And then you can see this too. So you can show instructions, allow late joining, allow student accounts, all of that. And all you're gonna do is plug in the code. Quickly try out a Blooket and a Gimkit, and we'll start with a Blooket. So if you'll type in playblooket.com, I'm gonna bring this one up. We'll do some third grade math facts. And all you'll do, and as you're logging on, you'll just press host, And then these are all of the game modes you can do. But I try to stick up in these ones. Fishing Frenzy's my favorite because they can't steal. It's just kind of the luck of the draw. In a normal class setting, I would do the recommended 7 minutes. I feel like that's the perfect time for them. But since we're just doing a quick little demo, I'm only going to do 4 minutes for us. And then you can see this too. So you can show instructions, allow late joining, allow student accounts, all of that. And all you're going to do is plug in the code. Okay, all friends are in. Y'all have your books changed, you're all good, ready to go? Okay. So you can always skip the instructions. Okay, all friends are in. Y'all have your books changed, you're all good, ready to go? Okay. So you can always skip the instructions, so I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. And as you play, you can see that this one is more the questions and the more learning style.
Is that an octopus?
Is that octopus?
Oh, okay, there it is. Oh no, I got it wrong. I hit the wrong button.
Oh no! Ash, look
Oh
at
no!
you. And Krista! Oh!
Back in third, back in third.
I don't think I'm playing it right.
Yeah,
Probably not.
What do you?
I don't think I'm playing because I didn't see the directions.
Oh.
Literally just click.
You
My
just
bad.
keep clicking and then click your
Yeah,
answer.
click, just keep clicking and answer your questions, and then you go fishing. Okay, you have 10 seconds. Oh, Nash just jumped Jennifer. Let's see.
Oh my
no! Jennifer!
Sorry, Baxa.
Ah!
Son of a nutcracker.
No!
Awesome! Okay, we're gonna really quick do a Gimkit. Also, before we do that, you can click view report, and now I have premium, but then you can see that 5 players. So 9 people got it incorrect, and you can see, so Nash had 100% fluency.
Oh.
So did Zace.
I just hit the wrong button.
So you can see, so if you wanted to use that as an assessment, you could say your student's 100% fluent.
I'm spazzing.
Hey, I still got an A with
now
90%.
you can go to gimkit.com/join, and we'll do multiplication using arrays.
Oh, jeez.
And so you can play live, and again, I have the premium of Gimkit, so I have more modes, but you can click on any modes, and I will do snowball since I feel like y'all need some angst out from that last game. Again, they do 10 minutes. I always do 7. I'm only going to do 3 for this one. It's going to be a free-for-all, and I'm going to up this to 1,000 snowballs.
Oh.
What do you do?
There you go. So for this one, it's more of a game, so you'll be moving with your arrow keys, and then you shoot, pressing your mouse. Code is 557413. And then I'll show you guys over here too where you're getting logged in. The rewards, so they can go up, so they can go to the locker. So that's all, so these are all the skins or the gims I have. And then you can go to the shop. So these are new packs, but then normally you can just go down and get the different gims and they change out throughout the time.
I see you.
Great.
Are we playing?
Okay.
We're just running around.
And then down here on the bottom, you can answer questions.
How do you throw?
Where does it say answer question? Oh, there it is.
Down on the bottom right.
Bye.
Whoa, what?
Okay, so real quick,
Nine.
just to finish up the session. Okay, so before you go, if you can just scan the QR code and leave me some feedback, what you learned, all the things. How was my teaching? Be honest, because I want to know. But you can go out onto Blooket and Gimkit on your own. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer. But thank you guys so much for coming.
Ooh.
Thank you.
You're my favorite.